All right, welcome to the second review of the evening. Up this time is Tales from the Dragon Mountain, the Strix. Mina Lockhart's dreams became an unbearable nightmare. She dreamt about her grandmother Kate and the old family house being eaten by flames. One day, Mina decided to travel back to their family estate to make peace with her own memories and feelings of loss and loneliness. But after she arrived, not even in her wildest dreams could she imagine what would happen and where the events would take her. What started as a simple trip of uh, of a search for inner peace turned out to be the greatest unimaginable adventure of her life. So, put more simply, this is another hidden object game from Oceans Media.
Yep, you may now start taking your drink
It's
now.
another one of those ones that's really an adventure game that just uses more hidden object mechanics and other mini games.
And I suppose full cards on the table here. This Tales from the Dragon Mountain is a series in that there are two games, and both of them are up to tonight. Petty here is covering the first one.
I don't know, maybe your game is slightly different, but these are like the ones in the previous couple weeks. They don't actually have any puzzles that are just here's a scene full of bullshit, pick out the 10 important things.
So it's an actual proper adventure game here.
More or less.
I mean, you can be an adventure game and not do the point and click stuff.
That's not, yeah. It's mechanically it's a proper adventure game. It's just not a great one.
Right, but I don't think that's what we're asking here.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that looked complete, but okay.
Yeah, I solved it. You're just a little behind.
Okay.
So yeah, like literally every other Ocean Media game we've played, it's if you aren't playing with the touch screen, you use the right stick or the stick on the right Joy-Con, and what is this?
The right trigger.
Or ZL or ZR?
ZR.
ZR to essentially click.
This one, it mostly works. There aren't that many things that require you to use the touch screen. I think there was like one thing that required you to click kind of fast.
But yeah. The previous Ocean Media game I did, let me see if I can find that. Live research.
I mean,
the Brightstone Mysteries Paranormal Hotel. It's basically using that engine. Like, even down to the icons.
Probably from the same developer.
Possibly. But yeah, it's got the hint system. It's got, everything you would expect. This one doesn't have the god-awful CG, at least not yet, that I've seen. So, I guess...
Did yours have voice acting?
Mine did have voice acting.
Yeah, mine did too. The one I played is the sequel to yours, so I'm trying to gather some friggin' context from yours, although I doubt there is a whole lot.
Dude, it's an Ocean Media game.
Still trying to have a friggin' story.
Seeming hinging a lot on its story, if going by the text blurbs here.
Maybe? Like, I don't know, man. It's honestly kind of meh. Like, I got real bored after about 2 hours. So, like, if if you're looking to try and
It
play
took you
this
2 hours?
to get bored,
No, but like to complete?
no, not to complete the game, just till I got to a point I didn't feel like wanting to play anymore.
Okay, let me rephrase that. You hadn't beaten the game after 2 hours?
No.
Sounds like you weren't using enough hints.
The hint recharge, at least on normal difficulty, is way too long.
Yeah, put it on easy.
Fair enough.
Sorry,
I mean, at
I
that,
have more experience with this than you do. So I knew the first thing is, oh, there's a way to make the hint recharge shorter. Zoop.
yeah. Honestly, at that point, you might as well just go watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, but then I wouldn't have been able to review it or do the puzzles myself.
I was about to say something, make sure to support the developer, something, don't pirate.
Look, I'm not saying that doing the puzzles myself was like a good experience, but it was important for understanding what the game was about.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the art is okay at best. There's some stuff that looks downright awful.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do not like the way that people look. But, like, a lot of buildings are fine. You know, some of the like, various items, if you know what you're looking for, you can still, see them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess any questions? Comments? Fears?
Most of
Not
my
really.
questions go better in my review.
Fair enough.
Unfortunately, can you go into the story at all without spoilers?
Honestly, Adam's little blurb at the top is about most of the relevant story there is.
Well, I'm kind of curious because mine starts me off as like, oh, you had done this adventure where you meet Lord Strix apparently at the end and kind of beat him, but you know that you are going to have to do it again. And then I was curious, like, how you build up to that, I guess. I don't know.
Honestly, all I really know is I was in Grandma's house and somehow I ended up in some sort of Western or Eastern European countryside.
Okay, fair.
So, if you know anything more about the story than I do, please illuminate the class. Cause holy shit, I've been on a trip.
Clearly.
So yeah. Um. Anything else?
I mean, that's up to you.
'Cause, yeah, I think I covered just about everything. Music's there.
Like,
It's not gonna frickin' win a Grammy or anything like that, but
mhm,
it won't make you want to lobotomize yourself.
okay. Well, then that gets to pricing. So, once again, it's an interesting time because both this and the sequel are on deep, deep sale on the Nintendo Switch. But normally they go for $9.99, but they're on sale for $2.99, $1.99. Sorry. And the PC version can be of the Strix can be found on Steam for $4.99, or Big Fish for their usual deal.
For $9.99, hell no. Just absolutely hell no. There are a lot better and more competent adventure games. For $1.99, if Switch is your only option, fine. It
Mm.
the like trippiness of how the hell you go from wherever grandma's house is to somewhere in what looks to be, 1920s-ish, Eastern Europe, with apparently there are some magical creatures about. It's a story that is almost worth it just to laugh at, but like, if you're wanting some serious thought-provoking exercise, yeah, I know this ain't it, Bros. So, anything else?
I think that'll about do it.
Awesome.
All right, so that'll about do it for this review. Be sure to tune in after the break as the Galax will be reviewing Tales from the Dragon Mountain 2, The Lair.